I feel very good about where we are in Iowa. We are signing up thousands of volunteers, people committed to caucus for us. We have a committed supporter in every one of the 1,600 precincts. And one of the things that I learned last time is it's organize, organize, organize.
Hillary Clinton did exactly as she was expected to in her first lengthy broadcast sit-down interview since saying she wanted to be president. She rolled her eyes a few times, laughed at the appropriate moments, dodged every pointed question, and, what a shocker, blamed Republicans for all her negative press. After all, isn't that what everyone would trust an aspiring presidential candidate in her position to do? Trust is one of the issues at hand. Let's welcome back veteran political analyst and co-author of the must-have tome for the political junkie, Power Grab, Obama's Dangerous Plan for a One-Party Nation, Dick Morris. Dick, wait a minute. Was this the lively and transparent and absolutely trustworthy Hillary Clinton? I got to imagine that we saw exactly what we expected.
Well, Ed, Hillary is transparent. We can see right through her.
Okay, so then let's try to look through exactly what she said there when she's talking about Iowa. Because earlier in the week, her people themselves came out and said, well, Bernie Sanders worries us. She says, not even a concern. You and many others believe that she needs to be worried about Bernie, yes?
Yeah, there's a wonderful line by one of her supporters. Objects in the rearview mirror are closer than they appear. I think she does need to be worried about Sanders because Sanders stands for something and clearly is authentic in that position. And the Democratic Party left has been very antsy under Obama. We look at Obama and say, oh my God, he's crazy left. They look at Obama and they say he could have gone with single payer. Instead, he went with this hodgepodge that's called Obamacare. He could have declared immediate amnesty for everyone. Instead, he waited 8 years and then didn't make it complete. They have a whole list of their own items. But the Democratic establishment has held the left in check by saying if you go too far crazy with your ideas, the Republicans will come in and they'll eliminate Social Security and eliminate Medicare and so on. So Bernie is giving vent to a lot of frustrations that I think liberals have. The game, though, let's play this out a little bit, Ed. Bernie racks up more and more votes. He's within 8 points of her in New Hampshire. He's within 19 points of her in Iowa. I'm glad Hillary's pleased with Iowa. She's gone from 62% of the vote to 52 in the last 45 days. I'm glad she's happy about that. Both states are disasters waiting to happen for Hillary. If Bernie Sanders wins Iowa and wins New Hampshire, which at this point I think the second one is certainly likely, the first one is also very possible, then you're going to have a Howard Dean situation. Remember in 2004, John Kerry was the front runner, Edwards after him, and then Howard Dean was an afterthought. But then Dean signed a gay marriage law in Vermont, and all of a sudden he soared in Iowa into first place. And the party went crazy and said, oh my God, are we going to have to defend gay marriage with our nominee in 2004? So the Kennedys and the Clintons unloaded on Bernie Sanders, on Howard Dean. He broke under the pressure, and he was never seen from again. That is what may happen with Bernie Sanders. But the question then is, where do the votes go? The Democrats will look at Sanders and say, oh my God, he can't win. Are we going to nominate him? But then what are they going to do? Go back to Hillary, who they used to support but left? No. More likely they'll be looking for a third alternative. Enter Joe Biden. Probably with Obama's covert support. Certainly someone who can be relied upon to carry Obama's agenda forward. Many of these people, like Ed Klein, for example, who wrote Blood Feud, have hinted, well, he hasn't hinted, I've inferred, that the Clinton people are less responsible than the Obama people for the material in some of his books. And I think that Valerie Jarrett and Michelle Obama have been quietly unloading on Hillary for months now, in the hopes that she gets knocked down enough that Biden or Warren can come into the race. They tried Warren overtly, and she said no, and now I think they're looking at Biden. And the game here is knock Hillary, move up Bernie, get everyone scared to death that Bernie will be the nominee, and then rebound it to Biden.
30 seconds left here, Dick. Do you believe that if we were to get inside the Clinton campaign, that they would have to admit to themselves the person they really fear more than anybody, not Sanders, but Joe Biden? That's the fear.
No, they're too stupid to understand that. They don't get it. They wouldn't understand what I just said.
But you do believe that they're up.
They'd say Biden 8% of the vote. Come on, you're kidding me. But they're wrong.
Can anybody be, I was going to ask, it would be a rhetorical question. Absolutely. Can anybody be that stupid in a political season? Then again, no, I've already answered that question. Forget it. Let's go ahead and stay away from that. Remind everybody, don't be stupid, because there's a book you need to read in order to get ready for the 2016 election. Learn a lot more, not just about the president you have now, but about the ones you hopefully won't get down the road. Power Grab, Obama's Dangerous Plan for a One-Party Nation. Get your copy by going to powergrab411.com. Dick, always a pleasure, my friend. Take care. We'll talk to you again real soon.
Thanks, man.
We will continue to follow what is happening on the political scene, of course, as we head towards 2016. It's just going to get better. Stay with us. The fastest 60 minutes in news continues.